Yes, this is the 2023 report, kind of the state of the Israeli high-tech.
Experience the highs and lows of Israel's dynamic high-tech sector as we reflect on a year that witnessed a challenging decline in investment and an unprecedented wave of job losses. In the face of the formidable global financial crisis, the relentless war in Ukraine, and the enduring aftermath of the COVID pandemic, the vibrant landscape of over 7,000 startups in our country has encountered unprecedented challenges. Get ready for a remarkable shift in luck as we eagerly embrace the arrival of 2024. Join us as we pause and bask in the glory of the most unforgettable moments of 2022 and 2023. Introducing our meticulously curated top 10 list of awe-inspiring technologies that left us utterly spellbound throughout the year. Prepare to be amazed as we present, in no particular order, the creme de la creme of technological marvels that graced our coverage. Continue your captivating journey of discovery by staying tuned. And remember, never miss out on the latest updates by subscribing. Israel has successfully piloted the first all-electric airplane in the world. The first flight of an all-electric passenger aircraft, which took place in Israel in September of 2022, marked the beginning of a new era in which air travel was less expensive, cleaner, and more environmentally friendly. At Moses Lake in Washington, the 9-seater plane owned by Eviation and given the name Alice completed a successful flight that lasted 8 minutes and reached a height of 3,500 feet. Electric flights will result in enormous cost savings for airlines, with fuel-powered planes costing as much as $2,000 per flying hour, while electric flights would only cost about $200 per hour. The firm, which was established in Kadima Zaran, in the center of Israel, in 2015, has the goal of putting the jet into short-hop commercial service in the United States in the year 2027. The miraculous deep printer removes all of the text from the paper. A recent development in laser technology makes it possible to erase the written words from a page, leaving the paper as blank as it was before. This process can be repeated indefinitely. No one believes it, they said. Even after they've seen it for themselves, they still don't trust it, according to Barak Yekutiel, the inventor behind Reap Technologies. His deep printer is capable of removing any and all traces of ink, be it black or colored, leaving the paper in its original, unblemished white state, and even recovering the ink so that it can be used again. He believes that one day, in the not-too-distant future, every office may have a printer and a deep printer sitting side by side, ready to recycle its paper. Nasal sprays containing psychoactive substances for people suffering from PTSD. Patients diagnosed with post-traumatic disorder, also known as PTSD, are being given a nasal spray that contains psychedelic substances as a kind of treatment. An Israeli biopharmaceutical business called Madrigal Mental Care has developed a system that is based on cutting-edge nanotechnology in order to distribute medications such as psilocybin, the psychoactive component found in magic mushrooms, as well as ketamine, mescaline, MDMA, and other substances. Researchers have devised a method that is both accurate and effective for administering the appropriate dose of molecules to patients in order to alleviate their symptoms. Sound waves that cause the boy chicks to transform into girl chicks. Before they even hatch, useless male chicks are being converted into fertile females by the use of sound vibrations. Because they will never be able to produce eggs, over half of the 15 billion chicks that are hatched every year across the world are killed shortly after birth. However, Soos, a startup based in Beersheba in the southern region of Israel, is at the forefront of a sex reversal technique that converts male chick embryos to females while they are still within the egg. During the 3 weeks when the eggs are being incubated, trays that are equipped with speakers cause the eggs to vibrate, which increases the percentage of females from as low as 50 to go as high as 80. Nashat Haj Mohammad, one of the co-founders of the company, used to keep chickens in his backyard. When he moved the coop closer to a utility pole, he found that a greater proportion of female chicks hatched from their eggs. He devoted the next 5 years of his life to studying the phenomenon in an effort to comprehend it and make it a viable option for business. The incredible standing wheelchair. Dr. Amit Goffer, a seasoned innovator and businessman, is back on his feet again thanks to the invention of the first stand-up wheelchair in the world. After he broke his neck while driving an ATV in 1997, he claims that his wife started crying the first time she saw him using the UPN ride. It is similar to a super stable version of the Segway that allows the user to move from a seated position to a standing posture and back again without any assistance from an outside source. There is no other mode of transportation that permits the user to move while standing. The UPN ride is capable of traversing hills and bumps, as well as grass and gravel, and can operate in virtually any urban setting. It can ride at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour, and according to Dr. Goffer, it is equally as vital to improve a person's mobility as it is to address concerns related to dignity and self-esteem, specifically the capacity to communicate with people face to face. The smartphone that keeps an ear out for signs of heart failure. Patients who have heart difficulties can now use a smartphone to film themselves speaking for 45 seconds each day so that the artificial intelligence can pinpoint any issues. As an early warning of fluid building up within the heart and lungs, the speech of the patient is analyzed by a hypersensitive algorithm that was developed by Cordio Medical in Israel. This algorithm is designed to pick up on minute changes in the voice that a human ear would not be unable to detect. The patient can receive a warning from the app, which goes by the name HearO, 18 days before they start to feel any symptoms. This provides the opportunity for their physicians to increase the dosage of diuretics, which is a type of drug that lowers blood pressures, for a few days so that they can avoid the stress of having to spend time in the hospital. Producing milk from lettuce, a milk substitute that has been produced through the use of genetically engineered lettuce. It differs from alternatives such as soy, almond, oat, coconut, rice, and cashew in that it contains casein, which is the component that allows cheese to be created from it that has a texture similar to that of real dairy. The typical type of lettuce does not contain any casein at all. A new company called Pigmentum, which has its headquarters in the Israeli city of Kiryat Shmona in the north of the country, grows genetically modified lettuce in high-tech greenhouses, tends to it with specialized fertilizers, and harvests it when it's ripe around 3 weeks later. After this, the juice is extracted by pressing the lettuce, as more than 90% of lettuce is water. Finally, natural ingredients are added to give the product a flavor and aroma reminiscent of milk, and the finished product is now ready to be consumed as a beverage, poured over cereal or blended into coffee, using liquid nitrogen to power air conditioners. An Israeli company claims to have invented the world's first outdoor air conditioner that can function independently of electric power. The groundbreaking Kinoko emits a soft jet of nitrogen gas that is negative 10 degrees Celsius in temperature. Many different types of businesses use liquid nitrogen as a coolant on a regular basis. The business that came up with the idea, Green Kinoko, claims that it modified textbook physics in order to come up with the patent method that uses it to chill the air that is found outside. According to the company's chief executive officer, Tal Leizer, our technology solves many environmental challenges, including greenhouse gas emissions, electricity usage, noise, and the development of humidity. The Sky Fruit Collectors. The fruit is being harvested by a squadron of flying robots. They maintain a hovering position close to the tree, gently turn the section arms of their harvesting apparatus to pick an apple, peach, or nectarine, and then place the fruit in a collection bin. They are equipped with cameras that measure the exact size of each of the pieces of fruit as well as its color, and they only pick what is ripe and ready to be picked. An Israeli startup company called Tevel Aerobotics Technologies has created the first ever and only flying autonomous robots in the world that are able to gather fruit. They are relieving a labor shortage that confront fruit producers around the world, which result in an estimated 10% of the world's fruit being allowed to decay on the tree. And that's a wrap, folks. Since 1966, a whopping 13 incredible Israelis have been honored with the prestigious Nobel Prize. Israeli tech has just hit the jackpot, attracting a mind-blowing $17 billion in startup investments. It's been an incredible year filled with innovation, breakthroughs, and endless possibilities. The number of Israeli unicorns, those incredible private companies valued over $1 billion, has been estimated to be in the impressive range of 70. Talk about a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem. Israel coming in strong with the third highest listing of companies on the Nasdaq, right after the United States and China. Not only that, but over the years, around 300 multinational corporations have set up shop in Israel to tap into its incredible R&D capabilities. So why is Israel so successful in their technological advancements? Write your thoughts on the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all the latest content. Thank you for watching.